What's up, Turned On crew? Callum's just phoned me and told me that he's bought a race car, and he should be pulling in right about now if we just come through this way. Oh no. It's an E46! Welcome Turned On people. Today we're going to be digging into our E46 M3. We've got a bunch of parts for it. We've got an oil filter from our friends at Ryco, a new power steering bottle. We've got and some cam angle sensors. It's running pretty rough, and yeah, we'd hazard a guess that that's what the issue is. First mission is opening the door. Let's give it a go. The sensor that we're removing, the camshaft angle sensor, is actually, it's hidden behind a bunch of stuff. So the first port of call is to remove the oil filter, or as you can see, it's a cartridge filter top, and in the back of this variable, the VVT actuator. While we're there, we're probably also going to remove this power steering bottle and replace it, because we do have a new one. And then while we're there, have a look at anything else that's leaking that we might need to replace. These are known to leak a lot as well, but this one seems okay. It's pissing off right now though, because that was great. What do we need there? It looks like an Allen key. Oh, you beauty. Right, for those of you watching at home, we're there. Did you know that the cam sensor senses your cam? So if your car isn't running right, it's possible that your cam is not being sensed.
Wise words.
My floody. There's my floody. Alrighty. Get that in there and push her off. Come on, get out. Yeah, beauty. Alright.
Oh, it's the one with the lead.
It is one with the lead.
I know which box that is.
You do know which box that is. That's good, mate.
It's that one.
Right. No, I'm just following where that lead's going. I probably should have checked this before I started the job. Pro tip at home, do that.
Well, you're taking all that off anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. There you go.
I'd just crack on with getting the oil filter housing off and you'll get the other end of the lead quite easily.
I think so. You might be right onto there something, Callum. Yep, that Englished.
And probably take the power steering bottle off too, because we're replacing that anyway.
First, yeah. Alright, let's get those going.
Now, to be fair, you don't have to do this job, but we're doing these parts anyway. There's two pipes on the bottom there. I'm not sure how to clip on.
Flathead.
You might be easier taking the top half of the airbox out.
Have to, yeah. That's alright.
We're going to be a W. I need this part, so I'll take this part off, and then to get that, I need to take that part off, and to get to that, I need to take that part off. Next minute, you're at the back end of the car pulling the exhaust off.
Yeah. Well, it's almost at that point right now, so...
You may as well go and work on that car over there and start taking parts off.
Yeah.
That should just clip off. Might have to get a flathead. Oh, there's a little nook there.
Like rubber, it's so silly. There you go.
There you go.
Airbox is out. I did have to remove the airbox.
I did skip that. But
that's okay. So the little sensor tab is in here. The BMW clips are actually very intuitive. It's just a little button you can press and it unclips them, which is great. That means now I can hopefully pull this out.
So
without too much effort.
Easiest way to do it is just to remove the airbox.
So the engine is back together now. We missed a little bit of it on film, but that's okay. I'm going to just quickly walk you through it. So we replaced two cam sensors. There's one here. For the inlet side, we had to remove the power steering bottle, a couple of 12 mils, and the airbox to get to the clip for the back of the sensor. And the second one is just here on the exhaust side, just this one here, one little Torx bit, pulled it out, put the new one in, easy done. Another symptom of the cam sensors failing is the car runs a little bit rich. So after we replaced the sensors, the car still had a little bit of a misfire, so we pulled the spark plugs, and as you can see, definitely pretty gunked up with carbon. So we've replaced those now as well, and the car is much happier. So cost breakdown, the exhaust side cost $60, the intake side cost $120, and the spark plugs were $70. So $250. Now that we've replaced those, that's 8 less reasons for this engine to run like shit. So after replacing all those parts, the engine does run a million times better, but it still idles a little bit rough, especially when it's cold, and it has bad low-end torque. So what we did was we unplugged the MAF sensor. It seemed to help it a little bit, but on a cold morning that's still gonna be crap. So we're gonna replace the MAF sensor, and hopefully that'll fix the rest of the issues. That's all for today's video. Come back next time for a further diagnosis and stripping out the interior.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.